Hi everyone, welcome back. My name's Sabrina. So happy that you're here with me. Today I was thinking about talking about our first chakra. I know that a lot of us have been experiencing many things throughout this year 2020. A lot of uncertainty, a lot of changes. I mean, I think pretty much globally. I mean, maybe some countries are a little bit better off than others, but I do know that most of the countries, like I live here in Costa Rica, but I do have family in America. I have friends in South Africa. I have family also in Italy. And I know all over the place it's affected at different levels. Here in Costa Rica, for instance, we are a touristy country. And although just this last month we have started to slowly open up our borders, mainly to Europe and to Canada, it has really stopped our tourism, and not only tourism and just tours, but also in the restaurant, as well as it's trickled down all the way to our grocery stores. When we are not earning money and when we're afraid about whether or not we can pay the rent, it affects our root chakra, plain and simple. And once our root chakra, I know I have mentioned that in our other videos, but once our root chakra is off balance, it really does throw everything off of kilter. And I know that during these difficult times, we've all experienced our own sense of not feeling safe, wondering, can I pay rent and put a roof over my head? Oh God, I mean, there's so many things that we all go through. Also, sometimes we feel a little lonely. Our root chakra, actually, one of my teachers explained it best, and I loved how she kind of separated each of the chakras and when they start becoming developed. So the root chakra is the first chakra that actually starts getting developed, which completely makes sense. From age 0 to age 5. Is the age that your first chakra starts to get developed. It's when you start to realizing that when you start to cry, does somebody come out to reach out and hold you? Your sense of security is starting, it's just a basic need. And it starts getting formed at age 0 to 5, 6. And it's also associated with your tribe, not only your family, but also your tribe, like your friends, the first few friends that you start to make. Do you feel safe with them? All those little things. And so it's kind of interesting how that is your root chakra, the base, and it's the first chakra that also gets developed in the phase of your life. The root chakra is called Muladhara. Mula is basically, it means root. Dhara is support. It's located at your tailbone area, the base of the spine. So that also makes sense why they always say to ground yourself. The organs that are associated with your root chakra are organs of elimination, like your large intestines, your kidney, your bladder, your rectum. Also the sciatic nerve. If you think about it, when we say to ground yourself, also the bottom of your feet are very much associated with your root chakra. That's why they say ground yourself, plant your feet firmly on the ground. There's also yoga poses that are root chakra related poses to help ground yourself. There's also gemstones, which of course I'll be mentioning. Let's start off with a black tourmaline. Black tourmaline right here. I love this little stone. It's actually a wonderful little stone to kind of carry with you. It does come polished like you just saw right here, polished like this. But you can also get it in its raw form. Either one of them is great. So black tourmaline is very cleansing. It also protects you from the evil eye, or if people are wishing you ill, or jealousy, or things like that. So actually I had somebody had mentioned that what they have done is they buy maybe 4 of these and they put them in the 4 corners of their house. And this black tourmaline will act as a shield, a protective shield, keeping the negative energies away from you. So that's why I happen to love black tourmaline. Another crystal that I happen to love is hematite. Hematite acts kind of like an anchor. It's very grounding. And let me show you what that one looks. Actually, I have two types to show you. Sorry, I have to go digging for them. Okay, so this one's just a little tumbled stone that you can kind of carry with you. Actually, this was my dad's, and so is this. I love this sphere. This is such a beautiful sphere. So my dad actually used to love hematite, and it does have a lot of iron. Hematite has just a natural high amount of iron. So it's good, they say that it's good for blood circulation and arthritis. So my mom used to have a lot of arthritis, or still does have a lot of arthritis. So my dad used to love to buy her hematite bracelets and hematite rocks, and maybe that was his way of showing that he loved her and he wanted to take care of her. Another thing that I learned along the way, if you are in an environment, whether it's your home or whether it's your work, whatever the case might be, if you find yourself in a kind of hostile environment full of stress, this is a good stone to have with you and to keep with you at all times. Another little stone that's great is red aventurine. Again, it helps ground you and protect you. The red aventurine, what they sometimes call it, is the can-do stone. Like, it gives you that energy, that determination. It helps filter all the fluff out of the way so you can get the job done. Smoky Quartz is another one of my faves, and it's a simple stone to find. Here it is. I particularly love this little one. It has a point. But do you see that little groove right here? It's like perfect for my thumb. I just love it. Love. So I rub this, and in meditation, I feel it's a cleanser. Again, pretty much any stone that has to do with your first chakra will also has a grounding and protection type qualities. It helps with your sense of security. Also aiding with your spiritual growth. So during these times of difficulty, obviously this is when we're the most motivated to grow. But also, if you think about it, because we have found ourselves without a job, for many of us, many other of us probably, like especially in the medical field, you're probably overloaded with work. But for those of us who are at a crossroads with our jobs, why don't we just take time and do something that we normally don't do, or that we've always thought about but we haven't done? Let's dabble into something and learn. Whether if you always wanted to try out yoga, but you didn't feel that you could physically do it, but you always were curious about it, this is a great time to try something new. For me, personally, one of the things that I've done, I have a fear of being in front of the camera. So I'm facing my fear. I'm doing YouTube videos. So here's my thing. Taking the time in this negative situation and finding something positive. So Smoky Quartz, I feel that kind of helped me with that. I feel that it gave me, and maybe even the red aventurine has given me some let's just get it done kind of attitude. But there's actually two other stones that are not related to the first chakra that I will talk about that I think are amazing and that have helped with my transformation. But that will be on another video. So I hope that you found this stuff useful and interesting. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I would so appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. And I would love your feedback on also what you would like to hear more of, what you find interesting. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye.